I just laid in bed, like straight up paralyzed by fear. And I just like pulled my blanket up and I was just like... Hey guys, what's up? I'm Taylor Brooke and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Okay, so like I literally had my bed made last time for the video because I like cared, and then I guess I just... Also, speaking of that, this is a lot more comfortable, I guess, to sit here and film like this. But I also really liked all the pictures behind me, like my collage wall. So, like, I guess let me know down in the comments below if you like this setup better with, like, less background. Or if you like the setup better with all my pictures in the background. So, I don't know. I prefer to sit here, but, like, the aesthetic, I don't know. Maybe it's too distracting. Maybe I'm just overthinking it like everything else in my life. Today's video, it's like a compilation of Taylor's a dumb bitch and also why does stupid shit happen to me. I want to tell you the story about when I thought I was like literally gonna die. Like my life flashed before my eyes and I didn't know what to do. And I was scared, and I just sat there, and I was like, fuck, I'm gonna die today, and I'm not doing anything to try to stop it because I don't know what to do, like, Let's just, like, paint a picture. I think this was, like, a Saturday night. This was 4-5 months ago. It was quite a few months ago. It might have been more than that. I think it was more than that. It was definitely more than 5 months ago, because, fuck, it's June. This was last year. Like 7 months ago, 8 months ago. So yeah, Saturday night. I had been like, usually like I close, not usually. Back then, my normal schedule was to like close on Saturday nights and then work at like 7:30 in the morning Sundays, which like sucked ass, and that was just cruel, but whatever. That's a whole separate issue. Anyways, so I was like, when I got home, I was like, alright, it's time to go to bed. And, like, I have such a hard time falling asleep anyways. But I finally fell asleep around, like, midnight, 12:30-ish, something like that. My parents were not home. Yeah, they were out. They went drinking at a bar with some friends. Yeah, you know, just adult things that adults do when they have friends, but can't relate. So I am dead asleep, like straight up passed out in like a nice beauty slumber, whatever you want to call it, and I'm just getting some sleep before I have to go back to work, right? Just enjoying myself. And to preface this, I have like this step stool thing that I keep propped up against my door because my dog knows how to open doors. Like, she straight up, like, if they're completely shut, it's not like a dog who can just, like, nudge their way through, like, a slightly cracked door. No, she straight up will put her paws up on the handle, push it down, and either walk it back or push it forward, depending on how the door is. She's a smart-ass dog, and I wish she wasn't. But I have to keep her in my room at night because otherwise she'll just go eat things and piss everywhere because she hates me. Yeah, so I keep a big ass stool thing propped up against the door. And naturally, like, it's heavy and it keeps the door shut. That's the purpose of it. I just need a lock on my door. Anyways, it's besides the point. So I'm asleep and like all of a sudden, it's literally like 3 in the morning. I hear banging on the door and I'm like, what the fuck? And like, it's clear that someone is trying to get in the door. And the stool keeps like kind of leaning back and then slamming back against the door with the effort that whoever this is clearly using to try and get into my room. And I just like, I remember waking up and like my dog, she flipped out. Normally she's like an attack guard dog, and this is, she's all show. She's fake. She's fake scary. Like, people will come over and she will bark at them and like pretend like she's going to eat them and be like super tough. But it's a show, because when someone was trying to break into my room, you know what this bitch did? She shoved herself between my back and the wall and pushed me forward and just cried. I straight up thought my room was getting broken into. That is what it felt like, and I was so scared. I was like, this person is gonna come in here and hopefully they just want to steal something, but what if they come in here and they kill me? And I couldn't do anything about it. I was so scared. I thought I was gonna die. I was like, if I scream, they're gonna know I'm in here, but maybe if I scream, someone will hear me. But if I scream, they're gonna know I'm in here, and then they're gonna try even harder to get in here. And so, like, I just laid in bed, like, straight up paralyzed by fear. And I just, like, pulled my blanket up, and I was just, like, staring at the door, unable to do anything for my own well-being. Even, like, I could have, like, picked up the phone and, like, called my parents or called 911 if I really thought I was going to die. Like, I could have done so many things, and instead, I just laid there, and I thought of everything I could have done with my life, everything I should have done with my life, everything I hadn't done yet. I was gonna die being a Starbucks barista, and I just was never gonna finish my degree. All these things went through my head, and I was like, and my dog's gonna die too, probably, because, like, they're not gonna let her live. Literally no sense of self-preservation. No sense of self-preservation at all. So I just lay there watching the stool thing, like, flop back and forth, and finally it crashes to the floor, and it is so loud, and I'm so scared. And in walks a man, and I was like, oh my god. It's like pitch dark in my room, like no lights are on, you can't see anything, so I just saw a silhouette of a man, and I was like, oh my god. And I was trying so hard not to say anything, and my dog was shoved so tightly behind me against the wall, and I just laid there and I just stared, and I hear my dad's voice go, "What are you doing in my room?" And I just I felt every, like, muscle in my body just, like, relax, because I was so sure I was going to die. And I was like, oh my god, it's my dad. And I was like, and then it registered what he said, and I was like, this is my room. I was like, this is my room. What are you talking about? And no, this is my room. What are you doing in my room? Literally, this is my room. So I grabbed my phone from the side of my bed, because I sleep with my phone next to me on a pillow, and I, like, turn on the flashlight, and I'm like, this is my room. And he goes, oh, I'm sorry. He literally goes to leave, and he was struggling to get out. And at this point, I had a, like, frame leaned up against the wall that's next to my door, and he was, like, pulling on the frame, like, I can't get out. And I'm like, that's not the door. That's the door. He grabs, and then I have this, like, strip. It's like a movie film strip style, and you can put pictures in it, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can put 7 pictures in it. So it's, like, relatively long. You can fit 7 photos in it. He grabs that off the wall, has my picture frame, and leaves my room. And, like, I didn't notice he took the pictures off the wall until the next morning when I woke up, and I was like, where are my photos? Because it's weird, because it's, like, wavy, so, like, it stands out, and I can, like, I see it very clearly when I leave my room every morning. And I was like, this feels weird. What's missing? I walk out, and all my shit's in the laundry room, and I was like, what? I also couldn't get out of my room to start with. My dad had literally broken the hinges on my door because of the stool that was leaned up against it, and it was, like, stuck, and I thought I was stuck in my room and I was gonna be late to work, and I was like, no one's even awake. But I finally got out, and I texted my mom, and I was like, your husband broke into my room last night and broke my door. Can you ask him to fix it, please? My mom just responded with, ha ha ha, what? And I was like, ask him what happened. I'm going to work. But yeah, that's the time that I genuinely thought someone was breaking in, and that I thought I was gonna die, so now I feel like it's time to move on to 2 relatively shorter stories about why Taylor is a dumb bitch. Demi Lovato and Nick Jonas went on tour together. People obviously are aware of that. and they were coming to Denver, and I am in love with Nick Jonas, and Demi Lovato's pretty awesome. And so I was like, oh my god, I need to go to this concert, and tickets were only $50. So I was like, heck yeah, I'm gonna go. I got one of my best friends and one of my other really good friends and coworkers to agree to go with me. They each gave me $50, and I bought the tickets. The tickets said 8/11 or whatever day it was, but I remember 8 very specifically for the month 8. I also remember very specifically, no, it was like 8/21, 8/23. It was at the end of August. It was the end of August. But I remember looking at it and thinking September 28th or 23rd, whatever day it was. We're just going to go with the 23rd. And I was like, September 23rd. Yes, I'm going to be in Disneyland the end of August. I'll come back and then I'll have a Demi Lovato and Nick Jonas concert to go to. Just let that sink in. It said 8/23. I said it was September 23. I told my 2 friends that it was September 23rd. We all thought it was in September, because my mind saw 8 and went September. I remember I got a email when I was in Disneyland, like the day before I flew back from Disneyland. I got an email about the tickets and about how to access the tickets, and I didn't think anything of it. I had the email. If I would have just double checked what I was talking about, I had the opportunity to fix my stupidity. Basically what happened, one of my friends, the one I worked with, she tagged me in a video on Twitter of Demi Lovato in Denver, and she's like, oh my god, she's here. And this was like 3-4 days before the concert, and Demi in the video was like, the Demi Lovato and Nick Jonas concert's tomorrow. And I was like, it's not till Friday. And this was probably like Tuesday. And I was like, maybe I got the day wrong. Like, maybe it's earlier. I go to, like, log into my account and look at the tickets, and I can't find the tickets anywhere. Now I'm like, So I go back through my emails, and I try to find, like, the confirmation. The one that, like, tells me my ticket. Tells me all the ticket information. I can't find words. And I finally find it. And I see 8/23, and I just, oh, fuck. And I remember I started crying because I felt, it wasn't even because I was stupid. It wasn't even because I was sad I missed the concert. It was because I felt so bad that my 2 friends had trusted me with this, and I was so stupid. I sent a screenshot then of the tickets, and I was like, look at the date on the tickets, please. So, yeah, that was, I was this close to seeing Nick Jonas. Story number 2. I don't know, maybe, like, this one might be something that could happen to a lot of people. I mean, I don't know, but I thought it was really, really funny. And I was telling one of my coworkers about it, and she thought it was funny. So I felt the need to share the story as well. So I woke up at, like, 5 a.m. My throat was burning, you know, like when the roof of your mouth hurts and everything, and you're just like, I need water. I need water. Yeah. So I keep water stashed on a table next to my bed because, you know, those moments when you wake up and you need water, it's nice to have just have water there. And I like to drink water before I go to bed anyway. So I reached over and I grabbed the bottle of water. Here, I'll actually show you. I have another one. It was one of these bottles, and it was about halfway full because I had drank some of it. And I, like, flipped over, so I was laying on my stomach, and I was drinking some of it, and I guess I was so tired that I, like, set the bottle back down on the pillow and fell straight to sleep. Like, guess who didn't put a lid back on the water bottle? And I had my hand on the bottle, and I moved it. And, like, I started feeling water on me, and I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, why am I getting wet? And so I reached back out. I grabbed, so this is sitting on my pillow, right? I grab the bottom of it without the lid and go like this. And water just goes everywhere. Literally everywhere. There was just water everywhere. I was soaking wet. My bed was soaking wet. And I was so tired still that it didn't really fully process. And I just like, I picked up the bottle. I finish it, first of all. I finish what's left of it and throw it across the room. And then I go, okay, I'll deal with this in the morning. I grab my bed sheet and pull it back, and I'm like, taken care of. Wetness is down there. As if water doesn't seep through sheets into your mattress. I don't know why this is so funny to me. And I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll deal with it in the morning. I'll wash my bedding in the morning. Like, oh, that thought process just like kills me. And I just went to bed in a puddle of water. I was like, I'm too tired for this shit. It's fine. I'll be wet. That's a couple stories out of the Book of Taylor. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know down in the comments below if you did, and if you would like more videos like this where I just share some stupid shit that's happened to me and like some dumbass moments from myself, because I've got a lot more where that came from. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give this video a thumbs up if you did, and hit the subscribe button because I can be pretty entertaining. Yeah, so that's all I got. Never trust me with concert tickets. I will see you guys next time. Bye!